Hi, good morning. Hi guys, how are you doing? So just today I just wanted to talk about one topic called condition reflex. This is one of the important topics. What is this condition reflex all about? See, to understand how conditions affect our life, I just wanted to narrate you one story, how people are affected by the conditions of life. Okay, there was a man, okay, he wanted to learn some spiritual science from his master. Spiritual sciences are quite hard to learn, so he chose one master to learn the spiritual sciences. So he went to a master and he practiced this spiritual sciences, and he went there and he stayed in this ashram for some time. But he thought his master was only telling few topics every day, and this guy got bored. Why my master is only telling few topics? And there are a lot of topics in spirituality, and there are a lot of topics in religion, but my master I think is not so much educated that he's not able to deliver me the topics which I need. So what he thought, he thought that I should leave this master, okay, and I should go away and join in some other place where I can get more of knowledge on religion, more of knowledge on spirituality, more of knowledge on the culture. So he thought of doing this. So people how they are conditioned. They think that people who speak more, people who have read a lot of books have a lot of knowledge. But this boy was also conditioned. This guy was also conditioned like that. People who read more books and people who tell more stories, there are more spiritually aligned. It's not like that. This is all about life experiences. So one day when he decided to go back from the ashram, he found one more sannyasi. Okay. So this one more sannyasi who came in the ashram spoke a lot of things about spirituality and other sciences, and he got very much attracted towards it. So one day he was speaking. The other person who newly came to the ashram was speaking long time on the one subject, and he was speaking from Bhagavad Gita, and he was speaking from Upanishads. He was speaking from various other Vedic texts. So now this guy who thought of leaving this place, he became very much happy. He thought, he'll get a lot of knowledge from this person because he's actually more spiritually aligned. So his master, the primary master from which he was also sitting there, and he was also listening to the messages of all what he was telling. So after telling 2.5 hours of delivering the speech for 2.5 hours, he asked everybody, okay, how was my speech and all. So everybody told, your speech is wonderful and we are getting dynamic experience from your speeches. And the guru, he's the first guru who was there, he was also listening to it. And the person who delivered the speech asked his guru also, like, how do you feel my speech? I have given so long speech and I was very much, everybody appreciated me and everybody was talking about my speech. But you, being a master of this place, you are not talking anything. Why? What is the problem? Are you jealous of me? He told. So the master replied, "You masters are very calm and pleasant." So they told that, why I should be jealous of somebody else. I was speaking, I was listening to you from past 2.5 hours, and I noticed that you did not speak any word. He said, what? I did not speak any word. I talked many things from Bhagavad Gita. I talked many things from spirituality. I talked many things from Upanishads and Vedic science, and you are telling that I did not speak anything? What are you telling, boss? You don't know the subjects what I'm talking about? These are amazing subjects from Bhagavad Gita, he told. So the master just laughed. Masters are like that. They laugh. They have a lot of compassion for people. So they don't react to anybody. So he also laughed. He said, what did you speak? I could not hear anything. But only thing I can say that, you are repeating the things which are said in Bhagavad Gita. And you are repeating the things what have been said in Upanishads. And you are repeating the things what are being said in Vedas. But this was not actually what I was looking for. This was not actually what I was looking for. This is actually the Bhagavad Gita is speaking. I did not see you were speaking any time. I could see only the speech of Bhagavad Gita. And never I could see that you spoke any word. So I don't think that you have any knowledge. But I think you are just like a tape recorder. I think tape recorder can record better than it and he can pronounce better than it. What is your experience about spirituality? He asked. So now listening to these words, okay, the next person got astonished. He told, yes, this is not that what I repeat from Bhagavad Gita or Upanishads. I should tell my own life experiences. Okay. So people who I am talking about, the daily I come across many people. So daily you might have seen many people. These people are actually conditioned people. These are called conditioned souls. Conditioned is like that. Like what is this conditioning all about? Whatever they have been experienced from childhood about caste, religion, culture, their family backgrounds, all these things make conditioning. So whatever I say, because if I read Bhagavad Gita from my angle, my conditioning is that, based on my cultural aspects, my cultural backgrounds, my family backgrounds, I will understand Bhagavad Gita in my perspective. But Bhagavad Gita is not told in my perspective or somebody else's perspective, or Upanishads have been not told in my perspective or somebody else's perspective. It has in those own perspectives written by some great people like Sri Krishna and other sages. So what I need to say that, people, when they are trying to connect with the society, they have to drop their conditioning. Whatever they have been grown up, and whatever the culture or religion or caste system they have grown up, they give a particular kind of behavior. That is called an expected behavior. Don't give, everybody gives this expected behavior. So what I know that, when I was talking to new people, I know what kind of a behavior they will give back to me, because I know they are conditioned souls. So I expect them, I show compassion towards them. And also, most of the time, whatever they speak out of their ego. And even I can understand what is an egoistic talk and what is an experiential talk. So guys, whenever you are interacting with the society, whenever you are trying to connect with the society, my suggestion to you is that leave this conditioning and try to understand the other person in his full perspectives. Don't make your own commitments, don't make your own judgments, don't give your own suggestions, because your own suggestions are maybe coming up from your limited experience of life, and the other person who is speaking may be coming up with their higher perspectives of life. So be open to learn things, and don't speak and don't experience life out of your own conditioning. So this process of when you reply to people based on your own conditioning is called a reflex. So what we do when we speak with the society is that we reflex our own conditions. So we repeat our own experiences and we reflect the same things which you have been experiencing in their life. So when you reflect it, your own conditionings, so what will happen is that you restrict the new experiences to come and enter into your life. So what is this? So if you want to elevate yourself, leave this and try to be open and try to elevate yourself in a very positive manner. So see you guys. This is Umakant, your life coach, traveling along in a highway with my spiritual companion. So I'll get in touch with you. See you guys. Bye.